Is there a certain player's development that you've been coaching along the way that you take great pride in, and then that kind of surprised you, or um, like the player's development you didn't really see it right away, but they worked so hard and you kind of helped them, guide them on that journey? Is there any player?
Mhm. Evan Salvador, probably one of my favorites, just because he was on our technically third team when I started coaching, and I mean he ended. Yeah, right. My bad. Sorry, he was on our first team.
You got an email. Here it
One
comes.
of the teams.
But I didn't know who he was, but I just coached him so much, and every year he was on my team, and I mean he went from skinny shooter to like he just developed an all around game. And watching him play his senior year, win some games without like their best player at Mundelein.
You mean Evan is the best player in Mundelein?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was just cool to watch him take down some good teams. Like I think they beat Stevenson this year too, without Derek, and it just like you saw the leadership and you saw the growth. Another kid is Ethan Matz, and it stunk that I wasn't able to get that Carmel job because I felt like I had the best connection with him and I could get the most out of him and his game, but having him as a freshman, he was very shy, playing up with sophomores. And then he ended up being a leader, he ended up like taking control of games. And, I call it a flow state where it's like you're one with basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And so there were a lot of games where he was always making the right read, always making the right play for his teammates, playing defense extremely hard. His length is crazy. And so it's just like those two guys were, pretty special to coach.
Yeah. The one more I would like to add is Mac Doyle.